Welcome to another top 5 list by Current MMA. Today we'll be looking at not necessarily robberies, but fights that divide fight fans still to this day. At number 5, we have Jon Jones vs. Dominick Reyes. Reyes fought Jon Jones for the light heavyweight title and outstruck the champion 119 to 107, the majority of which was done in the first 2 rounds, which many believe Reyes had in the bag. In the 3rd round, which many believe to be the closest and possibly the decider, Reyes once again outlanded the champion and stuffed both his takedown attempts, but Jones likely snatched it with an edge in octagon control and striking accuracy. At least in the judges' eyes, that's what they saw. UFC president Dana White claimed himself that he believed Reyes was up 4-1 going into the final round. However, the fight was scored unanimously in favor of the champion, who retained his title before relinquishing it and expressing a desire to change weight class. At number 4, we have Max Holloway vs. Alexander Volkanovski 2. A fight that certainly divided opinions, and it's another title fight with a lot on the line. Holloway vs. Volkanovski 2 has left fans demanding a 3rd fight, despite the champion being 2-0 over the Hawaiian. One thing that most can agree on is that Holloway won rounds 1 and 2 as he rocked Volkanovski at the end of both of them, so it seemed inevitable that he would secure at least one of the next 3 rounds to earn the decision. However, Volkanovski did enough to get a split decision and remain champion. Many fights, such as Justin Gaethje, Calvin Gastelum, tweeted their displeasure with the results, stating that Max Holloway won the fight. No outlet submitted a score outside of 48-47, so there's no doubt that whichever way you look at it, it was a competitive fight. At number 3, we have Shogun Hu vs. Leotta Machida 1. Heading into this bout, Machida was 15-0 and practically looked not only unbeatable, but unhittable in what Joe Rogan described as the Machida era. However, Shogun Hu proved to have his number, outstriking the champion over 5 rounds by more than double, with Machida landing just 39 strikes and Shogun landing 82. There was also no takedown scored, so striking is the main factor in this bout. Shogun battered and bruised the champion with kicks towards what looked to be a decision and title win, with Machida failing to outstrike his opponent in a single round. However, the judges awarded Machida the decision. Most media outlets disagreed at the time, but according to MMA Decisions, 26% of fans agreed with the outcome. This controversy was put to bed though when the two immediately rematched and Shogun KO'd the Dragon in the very first round. At number 2, we have GSP vs. Johnny Hendricks. A fight that left Dana White and many fans outraged, who had just witnessed GSP face one of the toughest tests of his career. Hendricks put on a great performance, showcasing skills in all areas of MMA and distributing a great deal of damage. He was so confident going into the 5th and final round that he was singing to himself before taking on the champion for a further 5 minutes. Hendricks sprung up after the final bell, celebrating while Joe Rogan expressed that he thought we had a new champion. GSP didn't look as happy and was in one of the worst states we've ever witnessed him in. However, to many surprise and displeasure, GSP was awarded a split decision victory. Afterward, he retired from MMA until 4 years later, returning for one more fight against Michael Bisping. At number 1, we have Carlos Condit vs. Nick Diaz. If we're talking about decisions that divided fans' opinions, this has to be number 1. Nick Diaz had not lost a fight in 5 years coming into the bout, and Condit was in the form of his life too, with his only loss in the last 6 years coming via split decision. Condit's plan was clear, to circle away from the danger zone and rack up his strike total with leg kicks, whereas Diaz was trying to be the aggressor and do more damage. The fight was scored in favor of Condit, which was met with boos from the crowd. Condit did outland Diaz 159 strikes to 117, but Diaz was furious after and even briefly retired inside the octagon. This would coin the term 1-2-5, which would be seen across social media for months afterward, as it was the rounds fans believed Diaz had won. That's it from us. Please like and subscribe for more content, and feel free to let us know what you would change about our list.